Hey guys, it's Will here, and today I'm going to be doing a video on Sony Walkmans in 2024. So these are all versions of Sony Walkmans. These two are both cassette players. This one has a radio built in, and this is a CD Walkman. So if you were to get one Walkman, it kind of depends. If you have a lot of cassettes and you prefer cassettes, then get a cassette Walkman basically. But if you have a lot of CDs and you just want to carry around a CD player for whatever reason, get a CD Walkman. But honestly, if you just have a lot of CDs, I would recommend to just get an iPod, because it's pretty easy to just burn all the CDs onto your PC and then drag and drop all the music onto an iPod. And these have pretty decent storage. This one really doesn't, but this has 60 gigs, so you can fit a lot of music on this iPod. But if you want to use your physical media, you can get these. I paid like $3 or $4 for this at Goodwill, and it works perfectly fine. This model I think is worth like 20 something, I'm pretty sure, so it's not super expensive. All of the cassette Walkmans, really, except for the newer ones from like the late 90s, mid 90s, are worth a lot. The newer ones, you can get them for cheaper because they're made cheaper and because they aren't as desirable, but ones like these are more desirable, kind of. But these are pretty cool to have. They do work. Pretty much all you got to do is just put in a cassette, just open it up, and then put the cassette in, and then you just hit play. And it starts playing basically. So I don't know if it's normal to make that noise, but it just makes that noise. I don't know if that's bad or not, but it works fine, so I don't know. And if you want to hear the radio, you can tune just like that. And yeah, that's how you use it. It's pretty simple. You can change between AM, FM. You can put Dolby NR. I don't even know what that is. You can do normal tape or metal tape. And this one is pretty much the same thing. It's just a little bit more simpler controls. You just have stop, fast forward, rewind, and play. And this doesn't have a radio feature. And then the CD Walkman is pretty simple. You have, that's kind of, both those are kind of pointless. You have volume down and up. You have open, which opens the player, obviously. You have a little screen. You have stop, pause, and then back and forward, basically. So also this does have a hold right there. So out of all these, I would probably recommend one of these cassette Walkmans, because if you have a lot of CDs, just buy you an old iPod and burn them to your computer and then put all the music onto an iPod. It's a lot easier than carrying around a bunch of CDs with a CD player. This can just slip in your pocket, and you can even get smaller ones. If you don't want to carry like a ton of music with you, you can just get a little iPod like this, and this will fit anywhere pretty much. It's a small iPod, but it only has 4 gigs, but you can get models of this with 8 gigs. And I guess that's pretty much it. So if you like music devices such as iPods, stay tuned for next week's video, where I'm going to take a deep dive into these iPod Nanos and tell you if you should buy them in 2024 or stay away from them because they have battery issues. And please subscribe, turn on notifications, all that stuff, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.